Okay, so tell me this again. We're not breaking in here to steal the Star of India.
Nope. We're breaking in to replace it.
Of course. The real thing.
And the fake.
How'd they get switched again?
Well, it's a rather lengthy story about our client, an authenticator of precious gems, and a beautiful South American woman who picked his pockets while his pants were down. The main thing is, the factory got the real gem back.
And now all we have to do is switch them again.
Yep.
I'm going down.
And don't forget that the floor is rigged with motion detectors. So funny.
Ticklish, if you must know.
Oh my God, another fascinating revelation. So what else do I need to know about you, anatomically speaking?
I have a mole.
Where?
Where you'll never find it. Hey, I didn't hear what you said. Is it worth repeating? Hey! Not so fast! Slow down! I'm gonna hit the...
I'm Mr. Smith, but that's not my real name.
I'm Mrs. Smith, but that's not my real name either.
You see, we're spies.
What makes basic his name thing? Couldn't it get a little confusing?
People might think we're married.
That's okay. As long as you don't.
So what else do I need to know about you, anatomically speaking?
I have a mole.
Well, isn't it nice when an agent can have fun on an assignment?
Harmless banter. Besides, I didn't tell him where it was.
Oh, how reassuringly top secret of you.
Where?
Where you'll never find it.
That's when I lost contact with him.
But get rid of that static.
Mr. Smith,
Sorry, you have the wrong number.
submerge your famous wit and listen.
How did you get on this line?
We have your son.
His son. So he does have a son.
We're getting into an area that is not your concern, Mrs. Smith.
Obviously, someone has taken his child. That's why he left in the middle of our assignment.
You're well aware of the rules, Mrs. Smith. Agents are forbidden to know about each other's lives. It's for your own safety.
I understand the rules, sir.
Then
but
you understand, Mrs. Smith, why I bid you good night.
he's obviously in trouble. He may need our help.
Good night, Mrs. Smith.
Welcome aboard, Monsignor. You're in 2C.
must be at a payphone in the Times Square subway station in exactly 7 minutes, or your son will be dead. I hope you're in good shape, Mr. Smith.
Yeah, I need a trace on this line. 9:45 to 10 p.m. this evening. Thanks. One call came in during that time. Geneva?
Monsignor, your driver radioed the plane. Your car will be waiting outside customs. Hope you have a pleasant stay in Geneva.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is preparation for our lunch.
Welcome to Geneva, Mr. Smith. I'm Hassan Vassel.
Where's my son?
Oh. You Americans, always so abrupt.
We tend to get a little brusque when our children are kidnapped.
He's well. Playing those awful video games. Such violence.
I want to see him.
Don't you wonder how we found him in the first place?
Taking time to gloat.
The photograph of the three of you. Someone sympathetic to our cause found it in your son's room at the boarding school he attends. You were either careless or too sentimental to allow him to keep it.
You know why I'm burning those, Sean? Hey, remember I told you there were some bad people looking for us? They wanted to hurt us? We can't leave anything behind that'll help them find you. Okay? Is that all the pictures? Yeah? Okay, listen. You're not gonna be able to tell anybody your real name for a while. Until Daddy says it's okay. You're gonna have to go away for a while. Maybe to a nice boarding school, make some new friends, and nobody will come there to hurt you. And Daddy's gonna have to go away too. We're gonna get through this. Okay, son?
Do you know this man?
Yes, I know who he is. Pertek Cernak.
In exchange for your son's life, we want you to kill him.
It'll be my pleasure.
The men you're to kill will be attending a small gathering here tomorrow.
Preliminary peace conference. The delegates arrive precisely at 3 o'clock. You'll stand at the top of the steps. Hidden inside your camera will be a revolver, triggered by the shutter release. You'll raise the camera as if to take his picture and... In the confusion that follows, you will run to this side, jump over the railings to a waiting car, and be taken to your son.
Before we go any further, I want to see Sean. I want to know he's all right.
Well, I've done it. Don't tell me I can't. I have. I used my own money.
Mrs. Smith, I've never known you quite this emotional.
I am not emotional.
Well, I'm glad we've clarified that. And now that you are calm, rational, unemotional, please hear me out. You are merely exacerbating
Look,
the
sir.
situation. Running off like some Lochinvar on a mission of mercy. You have no idea what you're up against. Believe me, it's formidable. You're jeopardizing not only yourself and Mr. Smith, but the entire factory as well.
Okay. You want to hear my take on
Well,
this?
it's your dime, as they say.
Okay. The way I see it, you are bailing out on one of your best salespeople. Well, he's my partner, and I'm not leaving him in the lurch.
Mrs. Smith, are you still sane enough to comprehend an order?
Sir?
Because I'm ordering
Sir?
you to return immediately.
Oh, I can't hear you, sir.
Mrs.
You're
Smith?
breaking up. Hello?
Miss Smith, can you hear me?
Hello? Golly darn, I lost him.
Papa?
Hello, son.
Sorry, Papa.
Sorry. What are you sorry about?
Keeping that picture. I just want one thing that had all three of us together.
Don't worry about it, okay? We're gonna be a family again. You remember when you were 4 years old and I told you I'd never let anybody hurt you? Nothing's changed. Okay? Come on, let's go.
I want him.
Je ne vous comprends pas.
Comprend this. I can start knocking on doors after I blow your head off.
Second floor, number 27.
Show me. Don't get cute announcing your arrival.
Kill her.
Mais qu'est-ce que... Bon appétit.
What the hell are you doing here?
I tied the call trace.
What call?
The one to the payphone.
From Vaso?
Can we stop standing here chatting about phone calls? I know where your son is.
So do I.
You do?
I had a tracking device on him. I was gonna grab him and run like hell.
He's in this building.
Not anymore.
My car.
Oh non, vous m'embêtez à la fin, je ne peux pas.
Excuse us,
Adorable, mais
s'il vous
cette
plaît.
place est réservée pour moi.
Oh, slow down,
Oh non,
slow down.
je ne peux pas faire mes affaires.
He's saying that
Comment voulez-vous
apparently
que je
you
fasse mes
parked in a
affaires?
space that was
Vous
reserved
partez,
for
ou j'appelle
him.
les flics.
And I
Voilà.
cost him $1 million francs in the love of a good woman. Fine.
Exactly.
I'll handle it the American way, okay? Good.
Never mind, never mind, never mind.
Non, non, si vous voulez.
There's no way we're gonna catch him now anyway.
Did I foul up?
You spooked him. I don't know how badly.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to help.
I have to find a way to make it impossible for them to harm my son.
Any suggestions on how we do that?
Yeah, with 15 pounds of plastique and a 4-door Fiat.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah, you know, and throw in a pair of handcuffs, too.
Excuse me. What kind of operation are you running? I requisition some material and all I get is double talk. Sir. What are you doing in Geneva?
I have come to corral my 2 rogue agents.
He needs our help.
I understand your concern.
It's more than that, sir.
I know. Sit down, would you please? You have feelings for him, right, Mr. Smith?
Is it that obvious?
Well, not to the casual observer. But then you have a great talent for sheltering your emotions. It's one of the things that makes you such a wonderful spy.
But you've noticed.
I'm not such a bad spy myself.
Do you think he knows?
What I think is, now is not the right time. We're not out of the woods yet. Mr. Smith needs to be brought in.
Why? Why not just let him...
Mr. Smith, you're allowing your personal feelings to cloud your understanding of a delicate situation. Look, I'm as fond of Mr. Smith as you are. But he's been compromised. That makes him dangerous.
Dangerous to who?
Supposing the situation was reverse. Supposing it was your son these people had. What would you give to save your child's life?
Everything I had. He won't come in until he knows his son is safe. That's why I'm here. He needs certain things to ensure that safety.
Get whatever you need. But understand this. The factory and the lives of my operatives are my paramount concern. I cannot afford to have 2 renegade agents running around with their own agenda. It's too risky.
I understand, sir. Know that our loyalties are still with the factory.
Good. See that they are.
Thanks.
Oh, and Mr. Smith. Please, be careful.
Thank you.
Damn it.
Who is she?
Pain in the ass from the factory.
Why is she here?
Unfinished business, I assume. I kind of left her hanging when you called.
And what do you suggest we do with her?
She gets in your way, kill her. Hey, Tchaikovsky. You know Symphony No. 6 in B minor?
Come with you, Boris.
I think it goes, something like this. How's it going, big guy?
Okay, I guess.
It's gonna get better.
Yeah?
Yeah. You trust me?
Yeah.
Good. Because I want you to do something for me without asking any questions, without any hesitation.
What?
In a little while, I'm going to say the word now. When I say it, I want you to stick your left arm straight out. Just stick it straight out.
Okay.
That's my boy. This is my son, Sean. He's, playing hooky from boarding school.
Never thought I'd miss long division.
You'll be back hating it in no time.
Let's go. I need to talk to you privately. Just the three of us. First of all, let's get something straight. While neither one of us is in what you might call a gentlemanly profession, I want your word that once I complete my mission, you'll release my son.
You have it.
Now!
Are you insane? My men will blow your head off. And the boys...
Listen to me carefully. There are 15 pounds of plastique under the rear seat. You even attempt to get out of the car, the pressure switch sends a signal to the radio detonator. They'll be scraping you off every mountaintop in Geneva.
You are insane.
Just trying to give you incentive to keep my son alive. So that after I've done my part, you don't decide he's expendable, some nuisance you'd best get rid of.
You wouldn't risk your son's life.
Talk to me.
I have to be somewhere. I can't be late.
And the pressure switch under the car seat?
It's not connected to anything.
I figured as much. Don't you think Saddam Hussein out there is going to come to the same conclusion?
No. Because in his world, life is not so precious. If you'll excuse me.
Hey, neither of us is leaving here until you tell me exactly what world I've stumbled into.
I can go around you, or I can go through you.
You're clever, I'll give you that. But don't be so strong that you'll break before you bend. There might not be anybody around to pick up the pieces, least of all Sean.
I was married once. I was teaching a 13-week course in archaeology at the American University in Athens. My wife and a busload of students were on a field trip to a dig I was at. If I hadn't found that urn and haggled with the guy over the price, I would have been there. Without warning, they were taken hostage by a group of terrorists. I was late. 5 minutes late. But that made all the difference. One of the students wanted to play hero. It almost cost him his life. I have no reason to believe that she's still alive.
But you do.
The terrorist I killed was the son of Pertik Cernik. And Pertik Cernik vowed revenge. Eye for an eye, a son for a son. These people want me to assassinate Cernik. Apparently he's deserted their cause. He's gone over to the side of peace.
And you're gonna kill him?
I'd like to think of it as self-defense. You see, with Cernik dead, Sean and I can come out of the shadows. See, we can lead a normal
it's
life.
not self-defense. It's murder.
Let's compromise and call it justifiable homicide.
Hey, kiddo.
Are you part of this insanity?
The whole thing is crazy. Starting with his kidnapping, I just threw in my 2 cents.
Let's go!
Hang in there, Tiger.
Yes, easy fire. Stop that woman!
How could you do this to me and with her?
Cernik might not even be in Geneva. You and the Israeli ambassador are the real targets.
What are you talking about?
Don't play innocent with me, Helga!
They're setting up for the kill across the street in the hotel top floor.
Can't you forgive and forget?
Forgive this!
One of them's dressed like a policeman.
You haven't heard the last of me!
We don't know what will set this off, so gently.
Must have moved the party inside.
And maybe we should crash it.
You're a man of great resilience, Mr. Smith.
Yeah, I'm kind of like a cat that way.
A cat who's just used his last life.
I'm not so sure about that.
I must admit, I would have been a little disappointed if you had died as planned. You would have missed the whole show. Come here. Come, see what I'm watching. Relax. Put the gun down. He won't hurt me. Not as long as I have his son. He looks quite comfortable. But underneath his chair, your plastique. I just hated to see it go to waste. Oh, also, your radio detonator. So, you see, Mr. Smith, you do have a choice. You can kill me if you like, but it will cost you your son's life, because if my thumb slips, boom.
Okay. All right, whatever you say. Just let my son go. Please. You got me. You don't need him.
It's not that simple.
Then tell me what you want.
Hey, how you doing?
Okay. My dad would never let anything happen to me.
You know it. Now let's get you out of this chair, okay? I should have known. How'd I look? Is it true the camera adds 10 pounds?
That will be enough.
You know, I wanted to congratulate you on your plan. It was ingenious. Kidnapping Mr. Smith's son and then forcing him to kill the man that was stalking them.
Only was a setup.
Pertic Cernic isn't the target. He never...
What?
Oh, my God.
Is someone gonna tell me what's going on here?
Go bring the car around. We're just about ready. Don't worry about them. I've got plenty of insurance. Your friend here killed my son 4 years ago.
The bus in Greece. My compliments to your plastic surgeon. He made you look much younger, very different.
He's the one you've been hiding from?
My wife?
My condolences.
Let me get this straight. His wife's dead, but that's not enough? You still want to kill his son, the only thing he has left?
He owes me.
Owes? How sick are you?
My son's life must be avenged.
Yeah? Avenge that.
I think you're forgetting something. I hold the boy's life in my hand. Now, back off!
If you're gonna use that thing, use it. If not, get it out of my face. Are you deaf? I said use it or get it out of my face.
Very well. Have it your way.
No! This has nothing to do with her. This is between you and me.
I think everyone's forgetting something. I'm the one who brought the detonator here in the first place. Consequently, I know which frequency it runs on. The detonator's useless. I jammed the signal. Oops. Sean's waiting. I'll keep an eye on him.
Dad!
You okay? All right. What do you say we get you untied? I'll be right back. Hey, what happened?
They have guns. I didn't need to do the math. Guess this battle gets finished another day.
No. It gets finished today. Give me the detonator. He has to be stopped.
Sorry about your wife.
I think I knew it all along.
I can only imagine what it's like a little bit. My parents were killed. But I was very young.
I'm sorry.
Thanks. Your wife, the memory of your wife is very strong.
How do you mean?
I felt it in you. Remember when we first met? When we were in the train in Seattle, in the dining car?
Yeah.
And you asked me if I'd ever been in love before, and I said, of course.
Yeah, I remember.
Well, I lied. But I had the distinct feeling that you had, you know, been in love before, and now I know I was right. Kind of explains a lot.
What do you mean?
Our relationship. I felt so close to you sometimes, and then I felt like there was something standing between us.
The rules.
More than the rules. I felt like you didn't even like me sometimes, like you weren't even attracted to me, and I thought it was me. Now I realize it was your wife.
Well, you know, that was a few years ago. And even though everything kept telling me that I would never see her again, I kept the hope alive. But now I know, and now it's time to get on with it, you know, for Sean's sake
And for yours.
Well, although it can never be official, I think it's safe to say that Pertex Cernic no longer exists.
Which means that Sean and I can stop hiding.
What do you propose to do with your newfound freedom?
We haven't decided yet.
Well, whatever you decide. It's been a great privilege.
It hasn't been too shabby on my end either, sir.
Hi. Can you spare us for a while?
Well, I don't see why not.
I have an idea. Hey, keep a light on in the window.
I'll keep true.
What's your idea?
I think we've all earned a little R&R, and we're practically around the corner from Euro Disney. What do you say? You want to ride roller coasters and eat cotton candy?
Yeah, can we, Dad? It's a great idea, Mrs. Smith.
You can call me Rebecca.
Are you, asking me to play hooky for a while?
Well, we have been working pretty hard, you know?
Well, I tell you, I used to love playing hooky.